If you're trying to build muscle, you know creatine is the one supplement that actually works. But the market is flooded with garbage that doesn't mix well or tastes like chemical chalk. I went out and bought the top 5 most popular creatine options, from budget bulk powders to the high-end certified stuff, to see which one gives you the best results without wrecking your stomach. Product number 1: Optimum Nutrition Micronized Capsules. Starting with the Optimum Nutrition Capsules. When I grabbed this bottle, I immediately appreciated the convenience factor. I hate dealing with messy powders in the locker room, and tossing this bottle in my gym bag was a relief. The capsules are surprisingly easy to swallow, unlike those massive horse pills you get with some multivitamins. I took the recommended serving, which is 2 caps, but I noticed that only gives you 2.5 grams of creatine. Since the standard effective dose is usually 5 grams, I actually had to double the dose to hit my numbers, which means you go through the bottle faster than the label says. However, I didn't get any gritty texture in my mouth, which is the worst part of powder. If you are constantly on the go or just hate the taste of mixed drinks, this is the easiest, cleanest way to get your intake. Product number 2: Nutricost Creatine Monohydrate Powder. If you care more about your wallet than convenience, look at Nutricost. This tub feels substantial. It's a full 500 grams. When I opened it, I was happy to see they actually included a scoop that measures exactly 5 grams. A lot of budget brands make you guess with a teaspoon, which is annoying. I mixed this into my post-workout shake, and honestly, it's just straight-up micronized creatine. It doesn't have a fancy flavor, which is good because I could stack it with my strawberry protein without it tasting weird. It dissolved pretty well, though I noticed a tiny bit of settling at the bottom if I let it sit too long. But for the price, you get 100 servings here. That's over 3 months of supply. If you're on a tight budget and just want raw, effective ingredients without paying for a fancy label, this is the best value pick. Product number 3: NutraBio Pure Micronized Creatine. Then I tried NutraBio. This one feels serious. The label emphasizes transparency, mentioning third-party HPLC lab testing and 99.9% purity. When I mixed this one, I noticed the texture was super fine, almost like dust. Because it's so heavily micronized, it dissolved instantly in water. I drank it straight, and there was zero sand-like grit at the bottom of the glass, which is rare. Usually cheap creatine makes me feel a bit bloated, but I had zero stomach issues with this one. It's incredibly clean. It's a smaller tub at 300 grams, but if you have a sensitive stomach or you're paranoid about impurities in your supplements, this is the one to trust. It feels cleaner than the bulk stuff, and the absorption felt better during my testing week, leaving me feeling ready for the next session. Product number 4: Optimum Nutrition Micronized Powder. Back to Optimum Nutrition, but this time the powder version. This is the big boy 600 grams, which gives you 120 servings. Holding the tub, it feels like it lasts forever. I've used ON protein for years, so I had high hopes. I dumped a scoop into just plain water to test the unflavored claim. It truly is tasteless. Some unflavored powders have a bitter chemical aftertaste, but this was just like drinking water with a bit of texture. It mixes effortlessly. I didn't even need a shaker bottle, a spoon, and a glass worked fine. Since it's banned substance tested, I felt comfortable taking this while training for an event. If you want the reliability of the capsules I mentioned earlier, but want to save money and get a higher dose per serving, this tub is the gold standard for most gym-goers. Product number 5: THORNE Creatine. Finally, I tested Thorne. This is the stuff the pros use. It's NSF certified for sport, which means it's rigorously tested to ensure there are absolutely no banned substances. If you're a competitive athlete, that peace of mind is worth the extra cost. The powder itself is incredibly fluffy and white. It mixed perfectly into my juice with no clumps. Thorne also talks about the cognitive benefits, and while it's hard to measure brain power in a week, I felt sharp and had great energy output during my lifts. It's definitely on the pricier side for a smaller tub, but the quality control is unmatched. If you are an athlete subject to drug testing, or you just demand the absolute highest purity available on the market regardless of price, Thorne is the only way to go. So if you want cheap and effective, grab the NutriCost. If you need something certified for competition, get the Thorn. I've listed all 5 in the description below so you can see the current prices and grab the one that fits your goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.